All right, our reading for today has us in Numbers chapter 17. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, and get from them a rod from each father's house, all their leaders according to their father's houses, 12 rods. Write each man's name on his rod. So this is an interesting display that God is doing to make a point to the children of Israel who have in previous chapters just constantly been complaining against God, complaining against Moses, complaining against Aaron, trying to claim rights to the priesthood that weren't theirs. Many people have died because of the disobedience. So now, final display and a miracle he's going to perform. God just tells each of the 12 tribes of Israel to take a rod. And so it's like a wooden, staff or something. Write each man's name on his rod, and you shall write Aaron's name on the rod of Levi. Levi was the tribe of Israel that was assigned by God to be the priest, and Aaron to be the priest, the head of them. For there shall be one rod for the head of each father's house. Then you shall place them in the tabernacle of meeting before the testimony, where I meet with you. And it shall be that the rod of the man whom I choose will blossom. Thus I will rid myself of the complaints of the children of Israel, which they make against you. So Moses spoke to the children of Israel, and each of their leaders gave him a rod apiece for each leader according to their father's houses, 12 rods. And the rod of Aaron was among their rods. And Moses placed the rods before the Lord in the tabernacle of witness. Now it came to pass on the next day that Moses went into the tabernacle of witness, and behold, the rod of Aaron of the house of Levi had sprouted and put forth buds, had produced blossoms and yielded ripe almonds. Then Moses, hello there, buddy. Then Moses brought out all the rods from before the Lord to all the children of Israel, and they looked, and each man took his rod. And the Lord said to Moses, Bring Aaron's rod back before the testimony, to be kept as a sign against the rebels, that you may put their complaints away from me, lest they die. Thus did Moses, just as the Lord had commanded him, so he did. So the children of Israel spoke to Moses, saying, Surely we die, we perish, we all perish. Whoever even comes near the tabernacle of the Lord must die. Shall we all utterly die? So God provides this miracle where he takes this rod and makes it blossom and produce almonds. So just to make a point that he's in control, that he decides who the priest is, that he has chosen Aaron, and that the people are to get behind that and support him instead of questioning him all the time. And then at the end, I think the people are just overwhelmed by the holiness of God and saying, we're all just going to die because of our lack of holiness. But at least God got their attention. Unfortunately, that's not going to end all their complaining, but makes a strong point. So we need to trust that. That's why we read God's word, so that we know what God expects from us.